Hey, what's up, y'all? And welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. It's the New Jersey Devils GM mode. Going into the first offseason with this team and San Jose Sharks as your Stanley Cup champions. It's the entry draft. Just going over this really quick. If we can get Wisniewski, that would be great. That would work out with what we're trying to do. Rebuild this team. I mean, he's possibly going to be like an 80 overall or something. It'll work perfectly. We got to see how that works. I mean, at least if we don't get him, maybe we can get Vigo. Uh, it'll be something else that we can work with. I mean, it's not what we wanted, but hey, still it'll be a medium elite playmaker. We'll try to find some picks later in the draft, but that's what the draft's going to hold for now. But for this team, I believe in the draft, I'm going to try to acquire some extra picks or something for good old Dougie Hamilton. Let's move on from him. Why not? We'll need the money for Simone Nemec or just any other contracts. Dylan, I'm going to wait for his movement clause to come in effect this free agency, but he will be on the move. And I will look around in the draft for Dawson Mercer because we do have one more year with him, and he might be an RFA at the end of it. If not, whatever we can trade him. We'll see what we could possibly get for him, and that will be it for the trades. Let's get right into the draft. The 2026 entry draft is here. You got us at seventh. Nobody in front of us wants to give up their draft pick. So that's fine. It's totally fine. So as of right now, this is what's looking like right now. We're keeping our eyes on Wisniewski, maybe Reed. I wouldn't want another offensive defenseman, but hey, could be a trading asset, whatever. We could try to make Vigo work. I'm not going to get Belchase. I mean, we may have to if it comes to it. I really don't want to, but we'll take him. Could be trade value in the future. But let's see here. We got Bates, franchise, 82 overall. But first, let's see if I can find a trade for Dougie. No trades found. All right, let's see what teams he wants to go to and then start there. None of the trades make sense for any of the teams for Dougie to go to. I mean, need to sign Rasmus Anderson, so they wouldn't accept a trade. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You got to go over here to. I don't think he wanted to go to San Jose. We got to go all the way over here to the Wild. It doesn't make sense to trade him there because I mean he'd be on the second or third line, and I believe they have to resign some forwards here. So they need the cap. They can't all invest it into their defense. Who's another one? The Oilers. Same thing. They can't invest all their money into their defense. They we all know what position Edmonton needs, and they can't. They shouldn't accept a trade like that. And I mean that's about it. So I'm just gonna wait until free agency for Doug. But we got Grashev to be picked here. Timofey Grachev, not bad. He already has pressure, so decent shooting category, mid 80s. I mean, Dakota Bates is ready. I mean, mid 80s on anything. You can probably start him on the second or third line this year. But let's see what trades roll through for Mercy. Let's see here. One trade to Philly. I will not do that because that will end up, coming back at me. We play them. He goes off every single time he plays against us, and I'm not willing to do that. I can get rid of Sipkov. Not bad for two picks. We got Cody Lee being picked third overall, 78. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely gonna be a year. What about Stenberg? Not bad. He always has the X factors. He's always a good pick. Good player. Definitely gets up there in overalls. Next pick here, Wisniewski does get picked by Vancouver. Damn it. Definitely a good two-way defender, but it is what it is. I can't trade up. Reed goes in front of us. That's fine. An offensive defenseman. So that definitely leaves us with Vigo Bork. Bergen Garden Hockey SHL team. He's 2 years out, so he's definitely like mid 70s. 71, low 70, not bad. Let's see some of these stats here. As a playmaker, we can definitely tell him this offseason to work on his puck skills because that definitely helps out with overalls for playmakers. So we can work with that. Definitely a young prospect. All right, so let's go to our second round pick here. We can take Brox Ragowski. I don't think he's a medium in this game. I don't remember trying to draft him, but we can just look for what's best available. So with this next pick, I'm gonna take O'Donnell just because he's got B's across the board, and then the next pick, if he's still around, I'm gonna take Victor Tamara tomorrow. So this is my next pick here. Medium top 9 two-way forward. That's not that great. Florent Holt, come to the team. You know what? We need a sniper. Why not? Two-way forward, bottom 6. You know what? Fantastic pick. Igor Barbanov, I mean, he has the best stats left of the people available, so we're just going to roll with that. And good old Ludwig Prestenberg, just come on back, and then I'm just going to end the draft. Not the greatest draft, but we will definitely do better in the upcoming seasons. But Arseny Grisiuk, he accepted our contract. That works out phenomenal for us. All right, here, let's take a look here. Dawes, 1 year, 1 mil. We can do that contract, no problem. Going to release you. Let's give you a contract, Tyler Brennan. Not bad. Vedi Luvara. Let's give you a entry level contract. Why not? First one of your career. Nemec, this is where it's going to come down to. How much does Nemec want? Okay, we can work with that. Okay. How about if we go up to 6 years and then boom, we slap on a no movement clause and a modified no trade clause. And then, all right, let's see. Let's try to save a little bit of money here. Not too greedy. Not too greedy. Okay. How about 5,950? Simone, he'll get back to me. Okay. Okay. Casey, we're going to have to qualify you. Going to let go of Jalowski, White. Going to let go of you. Villain. Going to actually let go of Addison. Just going to let go of you. I mean, he's a top 4, but he's already 23 years old. You know what? Let's get somebody else in free agency. Let's go to just go and release him. Okay, that's fine. Let's go look at right wing. Zach, I just signed you. Or you were probably already here. Let's just release you. Nathan, I mean, he's definitely a AHL guy. You know what? Gonna get rid of Hardman. Casper Pickarainen. We're going to give you an entry-level deal. Welcome to the team. Going to let go of you. And Florent, you know what? I'm just going to sign you to a contract so you can join the team next year. I'm going to qualify your offer just for now. Jonathan, we're going to release you. Xavier, how many points? You only played 14 games. You know what? We can get new people for that age. Damn it! You know what? Whatever. You might be able to stay, or I'll just get rid of that contract. That with a 7th and take a 7th in the massive future. You can probably be one of the alternatives. Crook. Actually, let's just offer you a contract, Xavier, and then I'm going to just buy you out. It's whatever, 4 years, 1.3, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's my mistake. You can say it's stupid, but whatever. Paul, definitely going to give you a contract, or let's see how much you want. 2.4. You know what? I'm going to have to qualify you for just now. Lewis, going to release you. Mark McLaughlin, uh, going to release you. Definitely sign good old Vigo. He goes to the AHL. Perfect. You know what, Matthias Mavowski? I'm going to buy you out as well. It doesn't matter. Just get you off the team. These two guys I'm going to give contracts to. Get them on the team. In the AHL, the AHL team is going to have a decent amount of young depth. But that's the contracts for right now. That's who we have contracts offered out to. Simone Nemec is really the only one, so we'll get working on that. I'm gonna release the AHL head coach. Why not? Just because we'll see what's out there. Let's see what Simone says. Let's advance the day. I don't know why we need to see that. He's going to reject my offer. Okay, that's fine. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna qualify it anyway. But let's try to work something else out. How about this? Just 6 years for 6 mil. Wow, why not? We'll have a good old full no movement clause in there for that 6 year. Why not, Simone? Come back. He'll get back to us. All right, that's good. Let's advance one more day. He's accepted that offer. Okay, boom. We got that contract worked out. So, right now, what's this team looking like for the future? Let's go out like 5 years. Okay, so we'll have Hughes. I don't think Timo's definitely gonna be here that long. I will definitely be looking to move him as soon as that option's available because I don't think he's gonna be on this team the whole time. Jesper Bratt possibly. Definitely see that going. Simone's up here. Jack Hughes, we gotta get it. We gotta make sure we keep him later, and then I know like Nico and stuff is gonna be up next year, so we gotta make some cap space up. So let's sim right to free agency. First moves. Let's go take a look at coach. What kind of coaches are available for this team so we can get rid of Keefe? Let's go take a look at head coaches available. We got good old John Cooper available. I mean, that would work out, Pops. That would work out perfectly, but I want a coach that could be here a long time. Patrick Waugh, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to pick Patrick Waugh. So I've made an executive decision. Sheldon, I'm going to have to keep you for this year just because the choices for coach are awful. So, Emily Langkow, she can be our AHL head coach. Yes. Does she have C for offense and defense? But the teaching and coaching influence is an A, and I kind of want to see if that really helps out our AHL team with having a good supporting uh, coaching staff behind her. Like, I want to make sure that our associate and assistant coach both have A for power play. And Oliver, you know what? I'm gonna have to get rid of you because a B is good for coach influence, but let's take a look around and see if there's anybody better. Will you go down to the AHL and be our associate coach? Dakota McGinn, also, can you uh, take a step back and be the assistant coach for our AHL team? Let's see if that really works out for us. Boom. So we have our coaches sorted out. We have the Rangers up here on the screen. And for one reason, we're going to go all the way down here. We're going to take a look at Dougie Hamilton. He wants to come to the team, to the Rangers. I looked at all of these teams here. Bruins did not have cap space, no cap space. No cap space, no cap space. I'm not going to send him to the Panthers. I could have, the cap space would have worked, but absolutely not. Kings, no cap space. Canadians, no cap space, no cap space, no cap space. The Rangers are the only team that have the cap space. Their buyer, our most arch rival, and you see it right here. We've had Brendan Schneider on this team, or not on this team before, but in this channel before. He does not want to re-sign with the New York Rangers, and decent stats for a defensive defenseman. 24 points, definitely a top four guy. A great replacement for Dougie. He's only asking for like 6 something million, and the Rangers, they absolutely have the cap space to sign him. He just doesn't want to sign there. So let's, for a narrative, for the storyline of this franchise, Schneider wants to leave the Rangers. We are gonna try to take back, let's say, a second next year and Toronto's third this year. That might be fleecing the computer a little bit. The trade value is definitely not on our side. So let's take away that second round pick. Dougie for Schneider and a third. They don't want to get rid of him, but there's a reason why Schneider doesn't want to sign with you guys. So let's see if this goes through. Dougie for Schneider and a third. Trade accepted. Boom. And before we come over here and sign Schneider, let's take a look here at what we got. So we got Brett. He's going to be definitely on that second line. We're going to try Luke and Nemec on that first line again. Or we're going to probably put Brett maybe on the third line, maybe, and put Schneider on the second there, just to give him the ice time, and he's younger, so maybe we could try to grow him. Maybe put Siegenthaler there. Man, we got a lot of defensive defensemen. It's a good thing we got Luke Kovacevic, aren't you? He's a defensive defenseman. Casey, you're two-way. So definitely going to be looking for an offensive defenseman. But Dylan up next on the trading block. Let's see here. Winnipeg, a second and a third, a second and a third, second and a third. Not going to do the Rangers, not doing the Islanders, definitely not trading to two back-to-back rivals. We could do Montreal. They do want to give us Fowler. Let me circle back to that. Florida, not going to do that. Not for 2/3. I mean, I could get a second and a third from Winnipeg, but that might be too much. 2/3 and Fowler. Let's take a look at this here. They want to give me a Jacob Fowler, an 80 overall starter. We could work with this, all right? So let's take a look at their goaltending situation. Well, defense, let's take a look at it here. Dylan, he will definitely round out that defense, or even play sixth or seventh defenseman. Goalie wise, yeah, they want to get they don't want to get rid of him, but they're willing to. I mean, they're trading him right now. So, you know what? Let's take this trade. Brendan Dillon, 2/3, and was it Jacob Fowler, the guy that Fleury says is most like him? All right, let's take him. Welcome to the team. All right, that's another trade out of the way. Let's see what Mercy can get here. What kind of second and a seventh, second and thirds? Not gonna trade with Montreal again. Second and a third. It's pretty much a second and a third for Mercer. So let's keep him. No sense. I'm gonna send him to Edmonton for a fourth rounder. Not bad. Just freeing up a couple more million from the cap, and then maybe we'll do Siprikov. I'll send the Siprikov to Dallas for a seventh rounder. Why not? I'm not going to pay him $2 million, so that cleans up a little bit more cap. Find a trade. Jacob Markstrom, no trades found. What are the teams that he will go to? I'm only doing this because they want him, and they're going to have no problem signing any of their players in. I mean, in 2 years. I mean, any of their players that they will be needing contracts, they will absolutely be able to pay, like Celebrini, Smith, uh, Musty. I mean, he doesn't count really. So they're not gonna have a problem. They have like 40 something million. So Markstrom fifth and a sixth, and also I forgot to show um, Askarov. He's definitely gonna outgrow that 83. He's definitely gonna be the starter still over Markstrom. So and he's Markstrom's probably gonna drop off. So we'll go through. It is accepted, Markstrom. Thank you for your time. Now it is time for us to get some contracts. If this is the contract Brandon Schneider wants, with the cap space going up over the next few years in this game, 6 million is going to be a steal for a defenseman, and he'll be right at 30, which we can reevaluate if we keep or let him go. I'm fine with that. So let's see if Brendan Schneider accepts that contract. I mean, it says he's a defensive defenseman, but I mean, you tell him to work on his puck skills a little bit. He could be a good two-way defenseman, especially with that shot. We could try to work to see if we can make Brendan Schneider a two-way defenseman. That might work out well. Seamus will give you your contract. Paul Cotter, let's give you your contract. You want? I don't mind giving you a 4-year deal if that's going to let us save some money. 3 years for 2 million. I'm not opposed to that. He would let us know about that contract. This guy, sure, for the AHL team, just for depth. So first, let's take a look at defense here. I believe this team will be set as long as Schneider accepts that contract, and uh, this NHL side will definitely be good to play. Uh, yeah, because yeah, it'll work out definitely. Kovacevic, he'll just be the seventh defenseman, or he will play on the left side on one of the lines. We'll see, because I'm not going to go after defenseman right now. Definitely, we have at least a semi first line. So let's take a look at forwards here. Let's go all the way up here. We got Jack, we got Brett, and maybe Timo. Maybe we put Gritsyuk on that first line. We'll see how that goes. I mean, anything's the limit with this man. I mean, he has pretty good overall and stuff, especially if we tell him puck skills or something to go up. Merce, uh, hmm. Yeah, he would definitely be on the second line here next to Nico, and Timo will be playing on the left side there. And then we can flip flop them back and forth. So there's our top six right there. And then you got Cody on that third line center area. Connor, I don't know what I want to do with you. I honestly might just throw you on that third or fourth line. And then we got to get a full fourth line. That's what we need. We'll need to sign a full fourth line. I mean, we do have Paul, but he's definitely not a center. We'll definitely need a fourth line center, third line left winger. So let's go take a look at that. Goalie wise, I think it will be fun to bring back Schmid to the Devils. Let's bring back good old Schmid to the Devils. I think it's funny and fitting. So welcome back to New Jersey. Let's just take a quick peek at left defenseman. I don't think anybody's there. We'll need to sign a full AHL squad. Don't worry, I know that. Yeah, we're just focused on Schneider right now and finding a fourth line. So, I mean, Brink's available. Definitely does not want to come here. He's definitely a good enough sniper to be on this team. For the fourth line, I'm thinking good awareness just in general. I mean, Brendan, you can absolutely be the seventh or the extra. Nah, not for 2.4 million. Never mind. Uh, good. Just this fourth line. Let's just try to get some good awareness on this fourth line so they're not that big of a minus player. A good old Joseph will get you for the fourth line. I don't mind. Just 1.9 million. There you go. For 3 years. I don't know if it will be for a full 3 years, but we can work on that. Maxim Shabanov. I love this guy on the Islanders. He's a great player to watch. So I'm definitely signing him for the AHL team and uh, maybe our team. Maybe he's the extra player. Who knows? But definitely for the AHL, I'm not passing up on that. I think Eli Tolvanen might be a sneaky pick because yes, he has 17 goals and 32 assists, but look how much he shot it. 258 times. This man already has a good shot and he's already shooting it just enough. What if this offseason we tell him to shoot it just a little bit more? He could be a sneaky player to have on the third line and on a power play. So for 4 mil, I think we will have no problem affording this. The other team that's interested in him is Anaheim, but I think we can get him for. I'll do him another solid. I'll give him a modified no trade clause. So the contract's already maxed out. 4.4 million modified no trade clause. Will you accept it, Eli? He will get back to us. If he doesn't sign with us, whatever. We'll get somebody else down the line. But I just thought if we could get him, it could be a really good player to have. But right now, let's try to find our centerman for the fourth line. Let's look for a great face-off and great awareness. You got good old Jack Drury. I mean, pretty good. No, thank you. Can't win a face-off. I mean, not that great. Teddy, I mean, pretty good. No offensive awareness. Perfect to have. And how much for you? Not bad whatsoever. Let's bring him back. And I think as our extra centerman for this team, I think it's time to bring back Adam Henrique. I think it'll just be fun. A nice reunion with him. He's been away since 2018 with this team. I mean, he's had playoff success with the Devils and Edmonton, but as a depth position, let's bring him back to this team. Why not? For a 1 year deal, we'll give him a contract and he accepts. Very nice. Welcome back to New Jersey, Adam Henrique. Now let's try to get some AHL defensemen signed. You know what? Samuel Bolduc, we'll sign you. Lundqvist, I mean, always a good, just minor league sign. Not bad. Same thing with Bjornfoot. We'll sign him as well. And for the AHL team center, good old Ivan. Ivan for the AHL team. And then I will be doing Stranges as well. And I think that will be it just now for the AHL signings. We just got to wait for those NHL signings, coaching staff signings. I will be doing one more thing and then we can advance. I will be doing the off-season focus. Okay, so pretty much everyone's out of the way for off-season focused. The first day, nothing. Second day, Dan Reardon, he does not want to accept this job position. It's okay. We'll find someone else. Emily, though, is our new AHL head coach. Congratulations, Mrs. Langkow. Anastasia is our new scout. That's good. So nothing on day 3. So coaching staff, let's go back and look for a good power play coach. Dustin Gill, you would like to be an associate head coach, so we are going to offer you a contract. Okay, let's continue simming the days here. Stillman, he does not want the associate job. That's fine. Another scout hired. Paul has accepted our contracts. Brendan has rejected. All right, let's go back with him. Eli has rejected our other contract. That's fine. Sheamus has accepted that one. All right, let's go to free agency. Brendan, you only want 5.7 now, man. Dude, you bit yourself in the foot. That works out beautifully, man. I mean, I'll give you even a little bit more. If that's the contract you want, Brendan Shen, if this is the contract you want, Brendan Schneider, okay, hey, go ahead. 6 years, 5.8 mil. I'm fine with that. He'll get back to me in a few days. Forward core is looking old and sparse, especially for the left wing side. Matias Michelli does want to come to this team though, but for 4.1 million, 2 years. I mean, how much? What would I have to? I would have to give up a second. So no, I'm not going to do that. If that's the case, I might as well just go over here and get Bobby Brink, and I will give him 3 years at 2.75. Hopefully for him to accept that contract, and he can be the third line guy. And we still need a one more left defenseman. And let's see here. Who's got the best awareness? I mean, 37, he's going to drop off immediately. Brett, another defensive defenseman. Two-way. Jake Bean. You know what? 80 overall. What anybody else? I mean, John Carlson is still here. We could absolutely get him, but that's not fitting what we're trying to do right now. So good old Jake Bean, I will sign him for 2 years, accepted contract. Now we just have to wait for those two signings. Dakota McGinn is our assistant coach for the AHL squad. Very nice. Shipley has accepted our goaltending spot for our NHL side. We got, you know what? Let's see here. Let's see. Bobby Brink has rejected our contract. Schneider has rejected our contract again. You know what? Let's go take a look at recently signed around the league. Let's take a look here. Tuck gone to the Capitals. Trevor back to Philly. Patrick Kane back to Chicago. You know what? It's only fitting. 2 years, $5 million. It looks like Patrick Kane is getting his dream ending in Chicago. Brent Burns joining them there. Holloway, Patrick Laine to the Islanders. Another big old signing for Chicago. They're just loading up over there on old signings. So, not bad around the league. You know, Brendan, let's start negotiations. You want to be on. Let's get back to the drawing boards. All right, you want 6 years. That's fine. We can improve the offer here. Let's go to promises. You want a power play. I'll put you on a power play, but you will have to agree to try to become a two-way defenseman. I wish you could put that in that contract. But there we go. Let's continue. And actually, let's end negotiations there. And come back to the board and get back in there to the contract. And he is going to love that contract. So, you know what? Let's give him 5.7 for 6 years. I saved so much money on this Schneider deal. It's working out beautiful, especially with rising contracts I mean, we can lock him up till he's 31. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. He's going to get back to us in a few days. Schneider has accepted the deal with the Devils. He is happy with the team. The man just wanted to play on the power play. Rangers, that's on you guys. Gary's still without a job, man. Just please come on down to the AHL. Just waiting on Gary, and we will be able to sim to preseason. He joins the team. Let's get to the preseason. And here are your 2027 New Jersey Devils. All right, we got Jasper Bratt, 90 overall, not looking too bad. Real good overall. I told him to work on his puck skills. I believe those grew by at least one. Hughes, I told him to work on his shooting, so that's beautiful. 92s across the board there. I did that just because he doesn't shoot a lot, but I mean 10%. He just to get it to 92 and stuff. That's great, and then he can continue growing his playmaking abilities. Dawson, he went up by one overall because I told him to work on his shooting. I wish his wrist shot accuracy got to 90 accuracy. So I'm gonna try one more year with you, Dawson. I'm gonna set like a season goal for you. Hopefully you hit it. If not, it's probably gonna be the last year on this team. Uh, Timo, I told him to work on his shooting as well because he's a power forward. He went up to an 87. Nico, I told him to work on his puck skills as a two-way forward. He's pretty good. Could have told him to work on his defense. I'll do that next year. Uh, Grisiuk, I told him to work on his puck skills, so that passing's up to 90, so that's beautiful. And then uh, for Grinder, it's physical that they really go up in overall physical and I believe defensive awareness. Everything else don't really affect it, but it's definitely physical. So we can possibly get him up to maybe mid 80s if we continue working on not even just the physicality, defense too. Uh, Cody, we got him down the middle here as well on the third line, and then we got Connor Brown on the third line as well. We got Joseph. I mean, I want him. Oh no, there we go. Beautiful. It works. All right, Joseph was on the fourth line just because of what was it? Chemistry. But I mean, we can flop back and forth. We got Stanley down the middle as well. With that good defensive awareness, and I just signed Cole off of free agency because we needed an extra left winger. I mean, we got McGinn here off the bench, and then we got Adam Henrique, who's still, uh, excuse me, 80 overall. So if you know what, I might start Adam just this start of the season here because that will help out with our penalty kill. He will be able to take faceoffs as well. Nice. So defensively, this team is set up. Also defensively, we have Luke and Nemec on the first line for now. See how that works. We got Schneider on the second line here with Siegenthaler. I may do that if we're starting to concede too many goals, and also to give Schneider a little bit more time. He's not fitting into any of the systems as well right now, just because of Keefe. We gotta we gotta get a new head coach. I just that this cycle sucked. First power play, I'm gonna rock with two defensemen. Why not? We got Timo actually should be doing the finishing. Where is that? Come on, there we go. Puck carrier, and then Jasper is that. All right, beautiful. I can flip flop Hughes from the first to second line to help out Schneider. I have him on on this pair. Honestly, I may flip it back and forth. I don't know, but I'm rocking with two defensemen on at least one of the power play lines. But this is your New Jersey Devils. Oh, also, Schmid's up to a 83, and so is Cam Fowler. So this is beautiful. They're going to split time. It's not going to go all on Jacob Fowler. It's not going to be all on him, but I mean his stats are looking nice. We have a good goalie. I mean, hopefully we can have a decent year. It would definitely help. And then our AHL side is this. Don't worry, Vigo. He's not going to be playing on that line. I'm going to tell the coach to be playing him on at least the second line to get him as much ice time as possible, and also to be playing with a good defensive pairing. I may want to put him on the first line, but we will see just because of Shabanov's awareness. That's about it, but the defensive awareness kind of sucks, so I kind of want to keep him next to Lenny, and also a decent defensive pairing. And I'll tell Shane to play up there as well, possibly to keep with that. And then goalies, we got Nico down here and Brennan, who's a backup, so decent goalies for the AHL side. They're not gonna win the championship, but it will be decent. And honestly, uh, this is not where I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to sim the preseason here and see what this team does. And then I will leave it on the 8th, ready for the start of the next season. Preseason, we lost the first game. We win the next one against the Rangers. Penguins, not bad. Caps, up against the Islanders here, we win. Nice. We lose against Philly and Carolina. It is another loss. So not perfect. That's probably what we're going to be looking like throughout the sim. I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to be just going through asking everybody goals. Uh, uh, Jasper, I'm probably going to ask for assists. Uh, Hughes, I don't know yet. He's sure probably plus minus. Minus Pesh, probably plus minus as well. Nemec, I don't know, maybe passing or something, because I want maybe another X factor. Same thing with Luke. I'm gonna try to work one of his X factors. Schneider, I'm at. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Schneider. Grichuk probably assists. Whereas Mercer, I need him. I need him to get goals here. So let's see here. What kind of season goal is for Merce? Let's go stat challenge. There we go. 40 goals. Yeah, let's do 40 goals. He needs that wrist shot accuracy up there. Let's hope for Dawson to get 40 goals this year. He'll be playing top 6 minutes. So, but if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.